What have I got going on? I only got 2 hours and 12 minutes of SD card space. What do you got there?
Because I returned them.
Picture frames?
Yeah, they gave me the wrong ones.
Oh. Right. Let me go get my the life of a Tesla owner. You can't open the car without your Tesla card or your mobile device. And I usually have my mobile device with me, my iPhone, but I don't have it. I didn't have it at the moment, so now I have my iPhone. I have my key to the car. Now we can open the Tesla. Nice. Dog, you are wild.
Alright, let's go get a treat.
It's a wild dog.
Treat.
Okay. Closing the hatch. Then unplugging the golf cart charging plug. Yeah. All right. So, all right, I got a new update for the Tesla yesterday, and it's 13.2.9. So let's oh, there's something weird here, like a little picture of something here. Let's see how well this does. Where are we going first?
I said Target. The one near the Garner High School.
Navigate to Target and Garner. Let's see if it takes us to the right one. Which
Timber
one?
Drive.
Timber Drive. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay, let's see if we can get us out of the driveway at least. All right. Latest update, 13.2.9. So really, it was a minor update. I don't know why it's going this way, but you know what? We'll see where it goes. Oh, it didn't like that. I gotta close the garage door. Okay, it's gonna back up.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Mitch, stop. Stop it. Stop. Mitch.
Bro, this is a trip. We'll see what it does. Like, okay, it's literally backing up into the space. Okay? It's gonna start over completely. This is wild. It's thinking. It's thinking. I really wonder why it backed all the way up. That was wild. I'm glad I had that on video. Okay, so far so good. It had to start over completely.
Oh my god, it's getting so close.
Why is it going this way?
Because this is the road.
This is what I'm telling y'all. It has no clue. I'm going to let it figure it out for itself. I am not going to intervene. I'm going to let it figure it out. It sees something here. It's trying. I'm going to let it roll.
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to stop it because I don't want to hit the fence.
Just get it out of here.
No, I'm going to see what it does.
Oh my god, Mitch.
I'm going to see what it does. Just be quiet. Chill out. I'm going to let it figure it out. It's holding the brakes and then trying to figure out what to do. This right here is the reason why full self-driving, unsupervised, will never, ever fly. Can you imagine the situations these cars get into say for example it goes to someone's house like ours that's a long ways off the road. Alright, so let me give it some gas. This is why I can't make a video with my wife, guys, with Mama, because when I try to make a video, and we're in the Tesla, she freaks out. I mean, totally loses her mind. Yeah. I'm going to put that on YouTube. Okay. So I did give it a little bit of accelerator. And so see, it wants to go, it knows there's something in front of us here. Okay, it's going to go back. Okay. Now it's going to go forward. It wants to go that way, which I'm totally for. So let me just give it a little bit of motivation. But then it wants to go straight again, which I'm fine. I mean, I don't have to worry about anything sinking in the ground here. I've been through this property so much. I know the ground's fine, but the way it wants to go this way just blows my mind. Okay. Let's see if it goes back again. So as y'all can see, the driveway is right there. And for some reason, it does not want to go that way. And now it's going to go back to the fence. It sees the fence. It can go this way if it wants. I don't care. I'm totally fine with that. Okay, now it's going to make a left, which is fine. It should have came straight that way. But no, it didn't want to do that. It wants to... The full self-driving Havers program wants to take the hardest way ever. Cannot take the easiest way. There we go. It's finally on the driveway. But it still... It
in 500 feet,
pulls out in front of other vehicles where I personally will not pull out, and then it doesn't go the speed limit.
Turn right onto Old Stage Road.
So this .9 or whatever, this .9 or whatever update, this little minor update didn't do anything that I can tell to fix any potential problem y'all just saw. So whatever the .9 update does, the minor update, I have no idea. It didn't do anything. But at least I can see for right now. So I thought that one of the things I read and saw on YouTube is that it did help with certain parking situations, and it was funny. It backed back into my garage and started over, which was really, really weird. So we'll see what it does here. But no, I don't think an unsupervised FSD is anywhere close to fruition. So, not at all. Not at all. There goes the Lexus. I could have took that car so easy. That was funny. It's times like that I wish I was not on full self-driving. That's funny. That is so funny. If I catch up to the car at the light here, I'm going to have to turn FSD off and do some real driving. Oh, the light's red. Mr. Lexus went flying by the Tesla for nothing. He wanted to play. He wanted to play. That was funny. Look, the Tesla's gonna come flying up behind the dude. That's funny. I think that's a V8. Is that a V8 Lexus? I believe it is. I do believe it is. Or it's a turboed V6. Let's see if I can hear it. be a V8. So the other thing, the other thing I've noticed about the full self-driving is I have it in hurry mode, and it's letting the traffic in front of me just leave me. That's another gripe I have about it, and it's leaving gaps where people can basically cut you off and pull out in front of you. So I would rather it keep up with traffic than hang back, if that makes any sense. In the last video I did about this, people were like, oh, well, you're just not letting the car do what it's supposed to do. You know, you're being too critical over the full self-driving. It's going to drive as safe as it can, and you're just not giving it a chance, you know, and you're talking about, you know, people tailgating you, and you're talking about, you know, people, you know, going faster and just wanting to go around you and stuff, and you're just not letting full self-driving do what it's supposed to do. Well, the problem is full self-driving needs to drive more like a human and not like a robot, right? So, I mean, it's just, it's cannot keep up with traffic. I don't understand that. I have it in hurry mode. Let's see, I got the max speed offset set to 50%. And let's go as high as the speed will go. How high will it go here? So, I've got the speed. Oh shit. And then now it wants to cut off because I'm there goes the windshield wipers. It wanted to cut off because I was looking at the display. Let's try it again. Okay. Back to where I was at. Autopilot. I got the offset set to the max. I've got, or the max speed to the max offset to the max, and I've got hurry, and it still cannot keep up with traffic. That is what inherently causes wrecks. I'm probably being too critical of this computerized technology, AI
In 1 mile,
stuff.
turn right onto Woodland Road.
And then the windshield wipers just do its own. And then, okay, when it wants to stop, it literally, when it wants to stop behind something, it literally drives like, and I'm gonna say it, it drives like a woman. It waits till where it's getting to go to hit the brakes. I said it. There you go. Just like a woman. And in fact, I would say overall it drives like a woman. I'm gonna put that on YouTube. People are gonna hate me. I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that. But you know what? It's the way I feel. And Mama knows it. She don't necessarily agree with a lot of it, but she knows it, don't you? Yeah. So, man, I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, I love technology. I've been in technology all my natural born life. From electronics engineering, building, designing circuit boards back in the day, repairing, you know, VCRs, radios, amplifiers, you know, literally installing integrated circuits onto a motherboard, building PCs, just everything in technology. Now, you know, working in IT, working with AI, everything. And this, my friends, is
Now turn
nowhere
right
close
onto
to prime
Woodland Road.
time. Nowhere. Let's see what it does on the yellow light. Okay, it's going to take the yellow light. It just actually, it was in the intersection, but that was borderline a red light pull right there. Y'all saw it, so I don't know if y'all saw it, but I still maintain that this whole Tesla self-driving is nothing but a party trick. I'm just, you know, I'm just a guy making a YouTube video. I'm not an influencer. I'm not for Tesla or against Tesla. I'm going to give you guys a complete 100, that's unbiased opinion, right, Colleen? Unbiased opinion about how I feel about the technology. Is it fine for a perfect situation?
In 500 feet,
yes.
Turn left onto Timber Drive.
This is a perfect situation, but there is no way it can handle
now turn left
the situation.
Onto Timber Drive.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the car, the full self-driving, it gets the updates based on all the AI inputs from all the Teslas and all the ones that do self-driving, and they do the update to fix certain things. Now, from what I do understand, there is some live AI stuff going on. I don't know how much of that information is being sent back to Tesla for examination, or on the fly changes in how the car drives. But I know there's some of that going on. But honestly, I don't think there is enough compute in this vehicle or in the vehicle separately to be able to do everything it needs to do to make the appropriate decisions based on AI and how it should safely drive. Because all of the inputs that comes from the cameras, they do vertices, like here's some cones over here. They do all these vertices and data points and points in the world that it sees from cameras, and they program in, like, obviously what you see on the screen, the road, the cars, people, obstructions, but it can't miss a pothole. It's hard to interact with
feet, turn right.
non-human objects in the road. I mean, I've had to cancel FSD multiple times because something was in the road. I mean, a roadkill, a box or something, and it does not know how to handle those situations.
Now turn right.
And let's see what it's going to do in the parking lot here.
Now turn left.
Okay, so it's going to go into the Target parking lot here. It's going to take its sweet time, which it should have went a little bit faster on that. There was absolutely nothing in the intersection. All right, I'm going to cancel it now because we're in the parking lot, and I really don't want to go over these speed bumps because this car is so low to the ground, and I have mud flaps on it that will hit every time. Okay.
Now your destination is on the left.
Where should I park? Okay, I gotta turn the music down so I can commentate this. So that was another FSD fail. You got two double yellow lines and it didn't know what to do. So it was going to commit to crossing the double yellow lines to get into the turn lane when it had a clear path, but then it decided not to take the clear path, and then the light, it was green obviously, as you saw, and there was no traffic in front, and then it just got all confused and didn't know what to do, so I had to mash the accelerator to get it to go after the fact. So that was a super easy task. When the car can, let's see what we'll do here. When the car can go around construction, when there's no construction cones, no people walking, no cars coming, no human beings walking down the road, it failed miserably right there at something that was so easy. And I don't know why in the world, I watch all these other YouTube videos about, these guys driving these Teslas all around major cities and everything, and they never show nothing like that. That's why I say I think they're straight up influencers for Tesla or something, and they don't want to show the bad. So that's my take on it. Anyway, I guess I just digress. Let's continue on. Let's see if it can get us home. Okay, I don't know why it's turning. Okay, here's another example. I told it to avoid tolls and freeways, and yet it's going tolls and freeways. Let's see here. Let's do the navigation. So, okay, here you go. Here's a perfect example of an FSD fail. Oh, and that, okay, it won't go. It don't know what to do. That's another fail right there. I had no idea why it was doing what it was doing.
In 500 feet, bear left to stay on
Yeah.
Fayetteville Road. Now bear left
You
to
can't
stay
make
on
this shit
Fayetteville
up.
Road.
It's a miserable, it's a disaster. So, in FSD, you had to take over again. It was changing lanes for whatever reason, and then it got confused again. It should have just went straight right there. When I have avoid highways and avoid tolls. But since I'm going this way and I have a quick pass, I'm going to go on the toll, but I'm going to drive it myself. So there was 2 FSD fails, plain as day. Plain as day, wasn't it, Mama? Plain as day. And why people who drive these cars and do all these YouTube videos do not show. They don't show it. They just don't show it. It's like, oh, I'm for Tesla, and Tesla FSD is great, and unsupervised FSD is coming. We can't wait. These cars are going to drive by themselves. No, they won't. There are too many dangers. There are too many inherent dangers. You can have all the self-driving unsupervised you want, but you can't deal with you don't know how to deal with the other people on the road, or even the obstacles in the road. So, I digress again. I would say that, wouldn't you agree that was 2 full self-driving fails that were something so easy to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I had to turn my music off to show you all that too. It's crazy. I'm not so sure about it.
Now
Well,
turn
that's
right
why
onto
it
Old
says
Stage Road.
supervised.
Yeah, they will never get in it. Elon's trying to push the unsupervised, like he's going to have the taxis that drive around themselves. That's going to be in highly controlled situations, but there's no way it'll work for the masses. There's just no way.
We gotta be like the Jetsons.
Yeah. Well, no, that's cars that levitate over the road and fly. These don't fly.
Oh, but we need it to fly.
Yeah. Need something.
I thought we would be the Jetsons by now. I really did.
We're close. Not quite.